Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. That's the scene for the Celtics. The proven champion Jaylen Brown. They're expecting him to bring it tonight as they look towards the game against the 76ers. Celtics, Sixers, the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports on this very special day. Let me be the first to wish everyone out there a happy Veterans Day. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Here's a look at what's coming up for Boston. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Jaren Jackson and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Sunday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And that game against the Nets, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Boston Celtics. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Derek White. Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Queta in at the 5. And for Philadelphia, Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Andre Drummond is out there with Trendon Watford, and it's Oubre in at the 3. And coach, that long off season is over. The NBA is back. How happy are you to hear those words?
You have no idea. I've been waiting a long time for tonight, a game that counts. How great is this?
Here's Edgecombe. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen. And Pritchard, here we go, to the paint. It's stolen by Drummond. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Oubre. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now here's White. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Yep, that one goes.
He's a true team-first guy. White is all about finding the team the best scoring chance he can.
Here's Maxey. 33 points last game. Pass to Edgecombe. Philadelphia moving it around.
I see him.
Drummond, the screen on Pritchard. The 3 from Edgecombe. Boston pulls it in. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Maxey. Queta. Good D by Watford.
It's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
The Sixers with another miss. For Boston, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Minot. Now here's Pritchard. Here's Brown. Just 5 on the clock. From 9 feet. And he knocks the jumper down.
And I love how Brown is never in a rush. So calm, even with the shot clock up against him.
Pass to Edgecombe. To the inside. Drummond. Off target at the rim.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Pritchard, the pass to White. Right side Brown. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. And White, the bucket on the assist by Brown.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh my, his growth both with his play, but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
Back to Maxey. Sinks it from distance.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Brown. They set the screen. Driving in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
Well, look, Brown is a handful. Sometimes you just have to foul.
Jaylen Brown, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
And both free throws good for Brown. Stan, one thing about Jaylen Brown, he seems so composed out there.
Yeah, B.A., he's very calm. Doesn't waste energy. You love a player who's this focused and calculated.
Out to Oubre. Brown with the steal. Down low. Lineup. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for. Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the evening.
First team foul. At the line for one, Kelly Oubre Jr.
And that one falls for Oubre. And some tough salary decisions this summer for the Boston Celtics, coach.
Well, in one way, it's a good problem to have, possessing too much talent. But with this new CBA, it's harder to retain everybody like we saw with Celtics teams of old.
Pritchard from outside. Pass to Minot. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him, and he said we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Boston leading by 3. Now here's White. Misses the step-back jumper.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss. That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Pass to Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. To the middle. Minot, good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And Maxi's got the ball here for Philadelphia. It's a 3-point game. They set the pick. Maxi on the wing. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by White.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Puts up a 3. Drummond grabs the miss.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Inside. And Drummond with the jam.
Well, that's about as high percentage of look as Drummond's going to get. Nice job inside.
It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Minot. Launches a 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. To the middle. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
And it's tied up with that one.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
White looking it over. The 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Oh, wait a second here, guys. We got a whistle, and it's on the defense. So a shooting foul on the dunk. Chance to grab those 2 points coming up here at the line. Philadelphia shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
Well, he's one of the best rebounders we've ever seen. Drummond controls the defensive glass, and at the other end, he creates second chance opportunities.
He does not get the second one. Boston trailing. Pass to Brown. Stuff.
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easily.
Watford outside. Back to Maxey. This one for 3. Offensive board. Watford outside. And here's Oubre. Pass to Edgecombe from the arc. Buries it from 3. Edgecombe's got 5.
You just have to get somebody out on Edgecombe. He's not a guy you want to leave open.
Brown against Oubre. Oh, Drummond with a block. And they get it back. Kick out to Brown. 4 on the clock. The 3. It's tipped. White for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. White's gotten his 2nd bucket.
And White knows he has the green light to fire from deep. Great looking 3-ball there.
And the call will be against Derek White. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
Wow, that's a tough foul to take there. That gives him 2 early on, and the coach might have to cut his minutes a bit.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Edwards comes in for Watford, and it's Grimes in for Oubre. Boston also changing it up. Hauser, he's checked in for Minot, and Simon has subbed in for Pritchard. Here's Edgecombe. He's got 5. Drummond with the bucket.
Oh, it's hard to contain Edgecombe. And that opens things up in the pick and roll.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
Shooting for Boston.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
And he knocks down the first one.
We'll talk about a guy who gives you exceptional effort. Derek White is always watching the floor for gaps he can fill, places he can make a difference in the game.
White hits them both.
Well, White is such a well-rounded player. He can run the offense, act as an off-ball threat, he sets screens, and he's an all-defensive team-level player. He checks a lot of boxes.
Here's Maxey. Again, Philadelphia.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
From behind the arc. The kick out to White. Pass to Hauser. There's the 3. Edwards pulls it in.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Simons with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. White finds Brown. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Picked it out of midair.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside, Brown to the inside from 10 feet away. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Edgecombe. He's got 5. Tipped. Outside White. Pass to Brown. Five on the clock. To the paint. Oh, deflected. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. 5th, Anthony Simons.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
So both teams making some changes here. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Grimes. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the 76ers lead by 2.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Here's Garza. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Luka Garza. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And Philadelphia making a change here. Barlow's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Shireman's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Well, injuries a nightmare for the Sixers, Grant. Last season, a league-high 55 different starting lineups.
Yeah, BA, and their lowest win total since 2016. But some silver linings. Jared McCain was on track for Rookie of the Year before he went down. And Quentin Grimes also impressive.
Here's Bona over Boucher. And it's Bona missing. Here's Shireman down low. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Barlow. No good with a layup. And here's Simons. Over McCain. Boston, no good that time either. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Philadelphia on top. They lead by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
We've got Edwards, Quentin Grimes out there with Jared McCain. Then there's Eric Gordon, and it's Bona in at center. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Here's Simons. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. And stolen by Edwards. Here we go, the Sixers on the break. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, team. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Back to you guys.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Grimes. Offensive rebound. Here's Bona. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Gonzalez. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Back to McCain. Five to shoot. Launches it. Gonzalez pulls it in. Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Simons. That shot missing. Excellent D there from McCain. The 76ers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Outside Grimes. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J. Grimes has got 5.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Nails it from 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Edwards. There's a screen. Fires it. Grimes' shot is off. Celtics trail by 3. Simons deciding where to go with it. Outside for Boucher. Pass to Gonzalez. Here's Hauser. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Now Edwards. Here's McCain. He's covered by Simons. McCain against Simons. It's Grimes on the wing. To the paint. Here's Bona. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the 76ers lead by 5. Boston has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Some changes for Philadelphia. Watford's checked in for Edwards. Oubre comes in for Gordon. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for McCain. Here's Garza. 6 points for him. Simons passes to Pritchard. And here's Brown. He's covered by Oubre. Oubre against Brown. Just 5 to shoot. He can't get that one to fall. The Sixers lead by 5. Pass to Maxey. Watford outside. Philadelphia moving it around. Fires the 3. Boston pulls it in. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Kick out to Brown. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order. With injuries shifting the balance of power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Something to watch. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Here's Simons. It's hauled in by Oubre. Oubre's got 4 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up top. And they're on the run. Here's Simons. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, this is why you got to keep pace with Simons, because once he's got a step on you, you're finished.
Picked by Oubre. Here's Maxey. The putback. Clock at 4. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. It's Grimes on the wing. That's tipped. Here's Watford. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul. First
Philadelphia shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
2. Brendan Watford.
The first one falls. Well, Stan, Joe Mazzulla's a young head coach taking over on the Celtics bench in 2022.
Well, B.A., he's got a rare intensity about him. Certainly not afraid to think outside the box, and obviously the results speak for themselves.
Andre Drummond is checked in for Bona. Cadis checked in for Boston. And so he makes both from the line. And Brown has got the ball here for Boston. Trailing by 8. Pass to Simons from downtown. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Maxey. On the money from 12 feet away. Maxey's got 12 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
There's a screen. Here's Mina. Here's Keita. 8 points in his last time out. Over Drummond. Keita no good. Philadelphia leading by 10. From 13. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Boston's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Here's Mina. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Boston shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Grimes. Derek White's checked in for Boston.
Mina. 1 shot.
Philadelphia has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Back to Maxey. 3-pointer. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Yeah, that's his second made 3 of the quarter. 3rd of the game so far.
White with it. Give him 8 points now. Ooh, here's White on the drive. Here we go, the Sixers on the break. And here's Oubre from the arc. Keita pulls it in. Keita's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Brown with it, guarded now by Maxey. Fades back. Brown, no good. Philadelphia leading by 10. Outside Oubre, pass to Drummond. Now here's Watford. There's the steal, and here's the fast break. And here's Pritchard. Now White. Here's Mina, down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Pritchard. They set a pick. Inside, here's Keita, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
For 3, Maxey. Boston pulls it in. Keita's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
White, the pass to Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown!
My goodness. Brown with the massive throwdown.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. The Sixers lead by 6. Here's Edgecombe. He's got 5. Pass to Maxey. Takes the 3. Can't hit that one.
Well, he competed for that rebound. You love to see him getting in there and scrapping for the ball.
Now White, Maxey covering. Right side Brown, takes a three. Misses again, just 4 for 10 from the floor.
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap.
Drummond, the screen on White. To the middle. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
That's a big body to mess with. Drummond's a handful.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. Made one and missed one.
Greg Drummond. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Celtics trail by 7. Outside White.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Brown. Look at Brown getting it done inside.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And for Philadelphia, they're shooting around 41%. Here's Edgecombe, defended by Pritchard. Outside Maxey. Over White. Offensive rebound. Drummond.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
White against Maxey. Brown inside. 12 points for him. The Sixers lead by 7. Pass to Edgecombe. Outside Maxey. On the take. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on White.
Yeah, for a scorer like Maxey, the pump fake is such a good tool to have.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
That free throw, no good.
You got to be able to capitalize at the free throw line. They're really struggling with that this quarter.
Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Boston. And the second free throw is good. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Keita. Now here's Brown. Big hit from outside. Jaylen Brown.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the 3, it really opens up this offense.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Simons. Stolen by Drummond. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for the 76ers. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. Nice try. It's all good. One more time. A round of applause for the participants.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Philadelphia 76ers.
They're playing with the team-first attitude, making that extra pass. Shaq, that could have been you.
You need to check your receipts, sir. Over 3,000 career assists. Apology accepted.
And now here's something that's always interesting. Let's see what the fans are up to on social media. Here's a good one. Shaq Can't Dunk 32 wants to know, how do you guys deal with internet trolls?
Well, first of all, that's the most ridiculous name I've ever seen.
I thought it was pretty good, actually. I got a good chuckle.
Kenny, let me see your phone. Did you send that?
Shaq, there's zero chance I'd ever let you touch my phone. No way.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the 3rd quarter.